In this box is my Rimfire KYL Rack from DM Targets. You're wondering what a KYL Rack is? Watch the video to find out. Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. I have recently gotten completely hooked on precision rimfire. It is so much fun you wouldn't even believe it, and when you add steel targets into the equation, it gets that much more fun. And if you saw my recent overview of this Bergara B14R carbon trainer, this thing is amazing. It's got Bergara's HMR stock. It's just like shooting one of my PRS rifles. It's got a full-size Remington 700 footprint receiver, but I don't have to worry about load development, reloading my ammunition. It's inexpensive to shoot, and without the recoil, it's just 100% fun. And if you saw the results I got with SK ammo, their match ammo, and the Lapua ammo, this thing is an absolute tack driver. We're talking about approximately 1/4-inch groups at 50 yards. And I just swapped out the scope for this ATN X-Sight Pro 4K. So in this video, you're gonna see along with me as I aim at the targets, and we're gonna shoot this KYL Rack. What is a KYL Rack? Okay, this is a game I learned from shooting PRS matches. You've got a series of targets that are hanging that swing when you shoot them. They go from large to smaller, 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 smaller. And the game is you have to successfully hit the targets and know what your limit is. If you keep shooting and miss, you get 0 points. It's a ton of fun, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get this baby out on the hill. In this package, I've got multiple target sets. I'm gonna get that unpacked. We're gonna put the Pro KYL Rack, the Rimfire KYL Rack together, and then we're gonna head out to the range. Let's do it. So here's what I had in my shipment. Over here, we've got the Rimfire Spinner Pro from DM Targets. You're gonna have to wait until a future video to see that. And then we have the contents of the Rimfire KYL Rack. You'll notice there's this nice, almost like mini pallet with wood, and we've got the plastic wrap that was holding everything together. It was fully encased on both sides and then in the box. So really impressed with the packing and the shipping. I'll make a note with DM Targets, the shipping is either $20 or it's free. Basically, Seth builds the cost of the shipping for most stuff right into the product, so you don't have to do any guesswork, and you know right up front what your total expenditure is gonna be. Okay, so this is what we've got. I'm gonna walk through these bits a little bit. We've got the main shaft. This is what the targets are going to slide onto, and then when you hit them, they rotate. It's gonna go through all of the targets from large to small. The smallest one is basically just a straight extension on the end there. And then we've got the side brackets that go on either side, some sections of hose that just hold it all together. And then we've got these extendable legs. They're fully adjustable, and they are pinned to the top side brackets with these pins that have the little ball bearing that just snap through the holes, and that's also what is going to do the adjustments for the leg extension length. Now I'm on a hillside up here. We're going to probably be on a little bit of a side incline, and so I'm really glad that I have these adjustable legs. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to get the KYL Rack set up. I'm going to paint the target sections here. We're going to get the rifle sighted in with the ATN X-Sight Pro and have some fun. Let's do it. So once you get used to the way this target gets put together, it's not going to take you more than 5 minutes. You're going to start by assembling these side supports. You've got the legs with their extensions and the brackets that hold them together. Everything is held together with these pins that have spring-loaded ball bearings. They're going to slide right through the hole, click in place. They're not going to go anywhere. Once you have those side legs assembled, you're going to take the main shaft and drop the targets onto that in order. The largest target on the left from the shooter's perspective, and the smallest target on the right-hand side. Slip the main shaft through the side brackets and put these rubber pieces of hose in place. And you do want it looser rather than tighter. You want these targets to be able to spin freely and not have any side pressure to keep them from revolving freely. And the final step is to adjust the leg extensions. And when you extend the leg, you just put the pin through. That's going to preserve that position. To get things level, And at that point, we're good to go. So here we are, I've got the KYL rack set up at 75 yards. These are literally the very first shots that I'm gonna take at the KYL rack. Start recording here on the scope. Looks like we're good to go there. And the challenge really with this scope and this lighting is seeing the target. Oh, helps to put our magazine in. I'll call that a dry fire test. How about that? Okay. Oh yeah, look at that thing go. Okay, doing pretty good so far. As you can see, I've got a lot of mirage. It's almost 100 degrees out here right now. And this is where aiming is a little bit of a challenge. Got him. Okay, now this guy, I'm getting to the point where I can't see the target. Got it. Wow. I guess I'm proud of myself here. Nope. Let's try up a little higher. Well, I think that's where my limit is with this scope. Dang. All right, I can see the last one actually a little bit better. Woo! That's hard. And we're out of ammo. Well, that is absolutely a ton of fun. I can tell I've got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna try a regular optic in place of this X-Sight Pro 4K because these targets are so small that you need every bit of optical resolution to get on target, and had such good results with that Athlon Midas Tac 6-24 by 50. So if you are interested in these types of targets, I got good news for you. If you use the UR10 code, I can get you 10% off your entire order at d-mtargets.com with the exception of the Rimfire mover. You know, speaking of that, I think I might need to get one of those. I think that would be a really good PRS training tool. So here's what I want to know is, what do you think? What do you think of my shooting setup here? What do you think of this Rimfire spinner? Please drop a comment and we'll start a discussion. Don't forget to go over to d-mtargets.com, use that UR10 code to get 10% off. I'm not sure how long this code will be good for, so you want to do that as soon as possible. And I want to thank you for watching. I'll note that that first link in the video description's got a link to a more detailed article, to links to product pages, that sort of thing. I'm also on Patreon. I've got shirts at the Ultimate Reloader store, links in the video description. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications because we got a lot more Rimfire content coming up, including semi-auto. Won't that be fun? Semi-auto versus bolt action for precision Rimfire. I'm into it. Until next time, happy shooting and happy reloading.